massive shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. Did a fantastic performance tonight over Daniel Dubois, a good young game lad who come for a good tear up. So congratulations to both men.
Usyk, I'm telling you, this
He
guy
does up
just
the. He
great.
does.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
1-2 from Oleksandr Usyk. And he
nice.
backs Daniel Dubois up.
Just
And then left Daniel Dubois back pedaling. Yeah. Oh, but good body
Big
shot
shot from Usyk.
Took from Usyk.
Oh, they're getting hell for leather.
They're
Yeah,
going
they
for
are.
it, lads.
Just go for
They
it.
are.
Engage him.
They
That's it.
Daniel Dubois. There he goes. Oleksandr Usyk has dropped Daniel Dubois.
Mate, can you do us a favor? Can you stop beating us up?
No.
The boxing world is buzzing after Oleksandr Usyk's electrifying performance against Daniel Dubois. On July 19th, at a sold-out Wembley Stadium, Usyk reaffirmed his dominance in the heavyweight division by delivering a brutal fifth-round knockout, leaving no doubt about his status among the sport's elite. Usyk's performance was a masterclass in timing, precision, and ring generalship. The 38-year-old southpaw dismantled the younger Brit with razor-sharp counters and fluid footwork. His vicious right hook, followed by a thunderous left, dropped Dubois twice before the final blow ended the fight. Now 24-0, Usyk's perfect record and elite IQ have earned praise from fans and pundits alike, with many calling him one of the greatest heavyweights of the modern era.
Usyk's just one of the best I've seen live. One of the best I've seen live, and what an honor it was to watch him. But Dubois will be back. What is he? 28. He's young.
27.
27. He's young. He'll be 3-4-time world heavyweight champion of the world.
What is it about Usyk that just makes him so good a level from the rest?
He brings the fighter's mental energy, man. His footwork, his feints. He's unreal, bro. He's unreal.
Do you think Dubois could have got up? And the last one,
Pardon?
the last knockdown, do you think Dubois could have got up?
He would have been hurt. He would have been hurt regardless. So it's for the better, I think.
What do you think Fury should do? Do you think he should get the trilogy?
Listen, they're powerful guys. You know what I mean? They can do what they want, not fight. Doesn't matter what they do, everyone will be interested.
The opening rounds were competitive, with Kompubok stats showing Usyk landing 28 power punches to Dubois's 22 through the first 4. But in round 5, Usyk turned up the intensity, first flooring Dubois with a crisp right at the 140 mark, then finishing the job with a devastating left hook that sent Dubois's mouthguard flying. With the victory, Usyk not only retained his perfect record, but also reclaimed all 4 major world titles, signaling a potential return after a brief family break.
Frank Warren addresses the crowd and says that Oleksandr Usyk is a modern-day legend. After becoming the London 2012 Olympic heavyweight champion, he cleaned out the cruiserweight division to become undisputed. He did it in the heavyweight division, and he's just done it again, snatching Daniel Dubois' IBF world title off of him to add to his WBC, WBA, and WBO. You just run out of things to say about Usyk. Everything that he does just impresses you more and more and more. 38 years old, and he's still taking apart 27-year-old men who are bigger and faster and younger and more naturally powerful. With his feet, with his brain, with his heart, with his tune, with his skin and his commitment. Dubois gave it a go, but after the first two rounds, he lost faith in taking the initiative and throwing early. Dubois was countering him too much and too well. He dropped him in the 5th with a right hand, and to be fair to Dan, whose heart has been questioned in the past, Dubois got up. He looked over to his dad, Big Stan, in the corner, and found that little bit of inspiration to bite down on the gumshoe and go again. But moments later, Usyk, with stench of Dubois blood in his nose, cracked him with another left hand. Dan was down, and he was out, and he was not getting up. 3-time undisputed for Oleksandr Usyk, an undoubted modern-day great one of the greatest boxers we have ever seen.
Usyk has beaten Dubois in the 5th round. This right here was so utterly sad. Hey, Usyk, Dubois did not even know what the hell he was doing up against him. Let me know your thoughts on this fight in the comments. This man right here cannot be stopped. This man right here, nobody can beat him. Tyson Fury done dusted. Dubois done and dusted. Nobody. Bro, Anthony Joshua done dusted. Nobody can beat him. Hey, he's actually the GOAT. He is the undisputed GOAT. Hey, Dubois is unfortunate. You look slow and sluggish in there. And hey, Usyk has won. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and follow up for more.
Ring Magazine broke down the decisive stats, reporting that Usyk landed 12 of 17 punches in the final round, an incredible 71% accuracy, including 8 of 11 power shots. In another post, Ring described Usyk as still fresh at 38, writing, 38 is a young guy, it's only the beginning. Conor Benn also weighed in on the Wembley rematch, praising Usyk's poise, precision, and mastery in the ring. Benn applauded the significance of Usyk reclaiming undisputed status, noting how important such high-level bouts are for the sport of boxing.
Dubois stopped in the 5th.
Incredible. Gutted. Because obviously we want the Brit to win, you know, and Dubois put up a good fight in there.
Do you think Dubois gave up there? He looked like...
No, don't do that. Don't do that to him.
Usyk was really...
Alright, so I don't know what's even worse. He got knocked out. Do you know what I mean? But he went and he done what everybody wanted to see, which was him attacking in there. Yeah.
How good is Usyk?
Phenomenal. Best heavyweight there is currently, and I don't see anybody beating him.
Is he as good as Muhammad Ali? It's not a crazy thing to say, I don't think, at this point.
Yeah, the thing is, you can't really do the comparisons. Do you know what I mean? But I do think he's one of the best currently now to do it.
And then turned his attention to Usyk's next move, urging the Ukrainian to continue facing top-tier opponents to further solidify his place in heavyweight history. While impressed by Usyk's dismantling of Dubois, Ben believes the road ahead must include challenges against other elite fighters to truly define his legacy. He expressed full confidence that Usyk will meet any challenge head-on.
Just, you're talking about one of the great generation. I watched the first 2 rounds. Dubois looked really dangerous. Came out, backed him up, and then Usyk just decided, can't allow him to back me up, so I'm going to go on the front foot and box aggressive here. And he knocked him spark out. Unbelievable. Just a true generational great.
He could sail off into the sunset and he's done everything. Do you know what I mean? He's phenomenal fighter, man. You're watching him, I'm just watching him, I'm going, oh my God. Like, that's God-given talent. Yeah, you can't train that.
What do you think it is about him that just sets him out, just levels above?
He's just gifted. You can't, what God puts in, you can't take out. And what God's put in is a hell of a lot of skill and mindset and heart and all the ingredients to make an unbelievable, phenomenal fighter.
Would you say Josh...
He's pound for pound.
Number one?
Number one. He's pound for pound number one.
Would you say Joshua Fury next or Fury Usyk 3?
Nah, Joshua Fury, come on.
That's why the British fight.
Like, I know everyone's moaning, going, no, it's too late. It ain't too late.
Never too late.
It's never too late. That's the sort of fight that will be there for generations. That's the fight the British public need. It's the biggest fight in British boxing history.
Promoter Eddie Hearn echoed the praise, albeit with his usual bluntness. He called Usyk's victory a masterclass in timing, control, and intelligence, stating that Dubois was completely outclassed. Hearn didn't mince words. Usyk showed again why he's the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. Eddie Hearn, wow, interesting night, undisputed action. Oleksandr Usyk gets it done.
Unbelievable.
What did you make of the performance?
Just in awe of watching him, to be honest with you. I mean, it's such a great lesson and, I mean, obviously role model to all fighters, but the way that he controls a fight. So comes out for the first round. Dubois looks massive, strong, powerful guy. And the one thing you can't allow Dubois to do is get any confidence. You got to take his confidence away. You got to make him think. You got to make him work. You got to land a hard jab. You got to make him question himself. And in that first round, Dubois comes out the aggressor, right? Big, strong, rough and tough. puts Usyk on his back foot. You even see Usyk's face, you know, like he's really concentrating. Goes back to his stool. This is my interpretation of the fight. Where I mean, I think I'm right. And basically says to himself, I can't afford to let Dubois do that to me because otherwise it's going to be a long night. So I'm going to just take the middle of the ring now. I'm going to start pushing him back. Takes the middle of the ring, and it's like I was just saying to Nishant Dev, it's like the movement, you know, it's up, it's down, and it's like it's so draining. And the one thing it's quite easy to do to Dubois actually is just drain him over time as you take his confidence away from him. And then the second round, he just kind of flipped things round straight away.
Fans took to social media in droves, with one viral post perfectly capturing the magnitude of the knockout. A clip showing Usyk's KO in slow motion was captioned, "Absolutely vicious. That timing, that precision, cold-blooded, even Tyson." Fury chimed in, congratulating Usyk and adding, "There's only one man who can beat you again, and that's the Gypsy King." Fury's comment reignited talks of a potential trilogy, despite his previous retirement announcement.
Massive shout out to Oleksandr Usyk. Did a fantastic performance tonight over Daniel Dubois, a good young game lad who come for a good tear up. So congratulations to both men.
Jake Paul also joined the conversation, surprisingly praising Usyk's performance but with a twist. Rather than back a Usyk-Fury showdown, Paul teased the idea of fighting Usyk himself. "First AJ, then Usyk book it," he tweeted, sparking widespread reactions across the boxing community. Some fans dismissed the comment as delusional, while others speculated about a potential Paul versus Joshua bout, after Saudi advisor Turki Al-Alshik suggested the matchup might actually happen. Eddie Hearn quickly shut down Paul's Usyk ambitions, calling the idea a total mismatch. Usyk would toy with Jake. It wouldn't even be competitive, Hearn stated. He just dismantled Dubois like it was a sparring session. Following the fight, the boxing community flooded social media with tributes to Usyk's incredible accomplishments. One widely shared post read, "Oleksandr Usyk defeats Daniel Dubois via KO and is once again the undisputed heavyweight champion. One of the greatest of our era," post continued, listing Usyk's accolades: undisputed cruiserweight champion, two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, back-to-back wins over Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, and an Olympic gold medal. Message was clear: Usyk's place among boxing's all-time greats is no longer a debate.
Oleksandr Usyk has beaten Dubois twice, AJ twice, Tyson Fury twice. He's unbelievable.
You spoke to AJ at all about that?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, I just texted him and I said, number one, Usyk's unbelievable. And number two, we really should have beaten Dubois. And he goes, "Oh, no." Yeah. No, look. I think right now, to be honest with you, in this bizarre world, I mean, I just saw Jake Paul facing off with Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, what is going on? The pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, he's facing off with Jake Paul. But it sounds like AJ's going to fight Jake Paul. I mean, if he's true to his word, if he really wants the fight, I mean, it's all very well saying, what did he say? I'll knock it, you know, he's got a weak chin.
Jake Paul just spoke to Oscar there and said, Anthony Joshua has a weak chin, I will knock him out.
Well, look, if he's true to his word, the fight will happen.